a million things to do, but I'm here while you're leaving.
What's up? Test drive time, 1971 Chevy Corvette. This one here, 350 under the hood. And of course, we'll be taking it down the road looking for flaws, chips, scratches, rust, dents, anything that I can find that is wrong, we'll let you know. T-top's in this one. Nice interior, beautiful paint. I guess for now, hit subscribe, share this video. I'm going to take off down the road. Let's check and see what's going on the interior. All right, about that time. Let's go for a ride. Well, door panels are nice. Interior is actually pretty nice. It smells good in here too. That's always a plus. Looks like a lot of this has been redone. Even the stitching on the dash is nice. Gauges. Pretty clean lenses. 4-speed. Tach and the glass on the speedometer, both tach and speedometer look good. It is showing 70,000 miles, tilt column. Also telescoping. Go ahead and start it up. Does have the safety switch, you gotta push the clutch. You got seat belt and door ajar. Wipers. Anything? So the wipers are not working on this one. They'll need a little work. Turn signals. Both sides of the dash are blinking. Tach. Also working. We have gas, engine temperature's coming up. Oil pressure's working. Clock's working. Don't know about that battery gauge. Let's see. Radio works. Blower motor. Okay, so the blower motor is blowing. And of course, horn. Place your bets. Do you think the horn works? I haven't tried it. I don't know myself. But what do you think? It does work. And it's sensitive. Let's hit the road, see what else we can find. Okay. Now, of course, every test drive video, I go around the whole entire car. Right now, it's my first time test driving this one. Haven't taken it down the road. We get them in, we clean them up, we fix little things, leave the rest for you, and price them accordingly to what is wrong. Now, we've been doing this a long time. People always ask, where do you get your prices? We've been doing this a long time. We check the market, we buy the cars, and we know exactly what they're worth. We do price everything here about $2,000 below the national average too. That's why we sell about 600 to 700 cars a year. We wouldn't be selling the cars that we have at the amount we have if it wasn't a decent rate. All right, here we go. Oh, we're in reverse and it works pretty good. Seems like. Okay. Let's get her out of reverse. There we go. Now I have my seatbelt on, but the light's not cutting off. So, I don't know what that is. It's got to be a sensor or something. Maybe we'll try to plug this one in too. Now, light stays on the seatbelt. Just waiting on some traffic. For some reason today, there's a lot out. Not really a rhyme or reason why. Of course, we don't have power steering. Here we go. Let's take off. Okay, we're shifting good. We're going very straight down the road. Speedometer's coming up and it seems to be accurate. Hitting all our gears there. Straight as an arrow. brakes on this one, but they feel good. Let's get down in it a little bit. It feels really tight. The whole car feels really tight. I'm not having any slack at all. It's going into those gears just like it should. Good deal. It's kind of cool. We got a newer model Corvette right in front of us. One of the newest models you could buy, and we got a 71 right behind that. Two totally different cars, but it is cool. Enjoying this test drive. This car's smooth. Bump. Nice and smooth over the bumps on the bridge there. Like I always do, we're going to use this parking lot here to get some outside shots. We'll light up the undercarriage shots and have a little bit of fun. But the whole point of these videos is to tell you what's going on. So I'll keep watching my vitals. Right now our oil pressure's at 20 at idle. Ain't that right? Engine temperature's at 180, which is great. I hit the throttle. It goes all the way to 45 on the oil pressure, which is great. So let's get these outside shots. Light up the undercarriage, and then we're going to end with picking out the flaws. That's looking around the body, interior, and listening to the motor up close. So stick around to the end. I'll be back. About that time, ain't it? Let's see. Seatbelt's on. Seatbelt light's still on. I don't know what to tell you. Engine temperature's great. Oil pressure's about 20 right now. And as soon as you give it gas, it runs up over 35, almost to 40. It's got great oil pressure is what I'm saying. Now I'll try not to make you dizzy with my head cam here. Shifts out great. Now guys, do you like when I start out the video with you up on the window so you can see the cars and then go to the head cam, or would you rather it be vice versa? I had somebody complain the other day saying they felt like a fly on the window because I put them over there, but I always do both views. I feel like it gives you an overall aspect. Of course, if there's a complaint, I try to fix things, but it seemed a bit excessive. Let me know in the comments. It's always better to improve the videos, right? Now today I did forget my mic, but I am quite yelling. So instead of having that mic, I'm just yelling at you, and I'm hoping that you can hear me overall. The only reason I forgot it is because they were calling for rain, so I started hustling. Decoded the motor, checked everything out, and started this video. This thing's running awesome. Basically, before I do my videos, I just check and make sure, you know, lugs are tight. Make sure we got good fluid levels in the motor, in the power steering and whatnot, which this one doesn't have. And sometimes I'll let her run for a bit. Bumping the road, it's fairly smooth for an old Corvette. These things didn't have the best ride when they came out. But I tell you what, this thing is running and driving good. Please, if you haven't already, hit subscribe, share this video. That helps me out quite a bit. Subscribe's the best thing to do, and then obviously liking that video to help the algorithm. But picking out the flaws, which is important, that way you know all the chips and scratches and whatnot about the car. That's coming up next. Also look at the detailed pictures, and man, I appreciate y'all sticking around. I'll see you in a minute. Let's walk this ride. I'm looking for chips, scratches, rust, dents. If it's there, I point it out. If you see something in this video you want to know more about, I send you the videos. Guys, we go through a bunch of cars, and that's because of these videos. It's also because of your support. So please hit subscribe, hit that like button, share, and we'll keep bringing the facts to you. Also, be sure to call us, because TikTok's full of scammers. There's a new scam out now. There's a 95 Impala. Everybody's blowing it up, and they think we have it still. Now, it was our old inventory, and these guys on TikTok, they use my old videos, they impersonate me, and they try to steal your money. So don't send nothing over social media. Always call us. Again, 615-822-4444. You can also look at our subscriber count on any of the platforms, and that right there will be a dead giveaway if it's the real Maple Motors. Coming around the front, we got some wags. A little pitting. And of course, y'all know it's social media nowadays. Have you seen all the fake chicks in the comments? Hey baby, inbox me. I ban them daily from all of my platforms. But the same exact pictures, they just remake new accounts. It's crazy. So we do got a little bit of pitting up here, and that's kind of what I'm zooming in on while I'm talking to you. That little chrome bumper in the front looks good though. That's a bird poo. Bird do. Let's go down the side here. Checking out these tires. They look wonderful. Same with the wheels. Up and over the fender well. A little thin on the paint on the edge. Lots of wax here. See all that wax? Picked up some dirt on the side. All that stuff's wiping off. Thin on the edges. I think somebody buffed this car and they hit them edges just a little too hard. Now back our mid section here. I'm having to touch certain things to make sure they're not chips. I don't want to be like, oh, it's dirt, and it be an actual chip. Like right here on the edge, you got a few chips. Got one right here. Midsection of the door. Emblem looks good. Back over in the front, you've got some of these little imperfections there. Chip on top. Right here as well, big touch-up mark. Now for the wipers, this whole piece is supposed to come up, but it was not moving. Mirror's looking pretty good. Hazy touch-up mark there in the back. Light scratch. Little scuff here. Scuff up top. Let's check out the back end of this one. A little bit of water there in your reverse light. Then down this side. Little chips. Little chips here. Blemish in the bottom corner. Thin on this edge here. Like I said, buff job. Probably got those edges. Still not bad. It's really thin, so it doesn't stand out as much as it does in this video. And the reason a lot of this stuff's standing out so much because I'm zooming in. I mean, we're zoomed way out right now, but if I zoom way in, you can see that little spot in the paint. A lot of these guys, man, I'm telling you, they won't show you this stuff. Some people really care about the little imperfections in the paint, and that's a deal breaker for them. So I zoom in on this kind of stuff all the time so that it's not missed. To get a good idea of the overall condition of the cars that we get in. Now guys, there was somebody that mentioned something. I'm gonna keep pointing out, but I gotta tell you something. It was on one of my walk-arounds. He said, well, you don't get warranties with these classics. Well, no. But we are not just gonna leave you high and dry. If you drive off a lot and the motor blows up as soon as you pull out, even a week later, you know, we have been known many, many times to help pay and fix that motor. We We pitch in, it gives you a brand new motor. Typically, you know, almost half the price. Not many people will do that. Not many dealers will do that. We stand behind our cars. Now, I've had many circumstances where somebody will buy a car and 3 years later something happens. No, I can't help you then. That's so long. A little chip there. But yeah, a couple weeks, something like that's understandable. You know, a year or two, I don't know what you've been doing with the car. Little chip there. There's no telling if you've been doing, you know, 200-foot burnouts. I'm not going to be able to back you that far. You know what I'm saying, guys. Look at this. That's nice. I can actually say I haven't seen one of these on the gas cap, so I get it. It goes right over. If I can get the gas cap on. It goes right over that seal there. It's actually convenient. These things have little drain holes that you got to keep clear too, and you don't want to put a lot of air pressure in them or you'll blow the line off. But yeah, you want them drain holes clean and clear, otherwise water will fill up in there and get in your gas. All right, guys, let's go ahead and check out the interior on this one. He's over there ripping it up in that Honda. I've got one of those side-by-sides at the house, but I'd much rather have the Honda version. Let's check out the interior. Got some cracks here on the edge of the door. Get at the underside. Yeah, also what I was getting at is I've had some people post on our Google. They won't even call us and tell them anything happened to their car. And they'll post on Google or something and be like, yo, something happened. I mean, they're 50-year-old cars. They're classics. We don't sell the high-end classics. We sell the middle-of-the-road stuff that you can afford. And if just give us a call. I mean, chances are we're going to help you out, especially if you bought it from us. But instead, they posted on there without calling us or anything. And I'm not going to lie, it kind of hurt our feelings. We were like, really? Of course, we're not going to help them now. You just posted on all the platforms some crazy stuff. I mean, I get it. You're frustrated. Pick up the phone, call, talk to us. We'll help you. He's still ripping it up with the side-by-side over. Hope you don't flip it. Now, I just tell you that stuff to remind you, we are a family-owned business. We do back our stuff. We enjoy our jobs, and we go through about 600-700 cars a year. I think they missed the ashtray here. I don't know what this is. Touch-up pin. Maybe it's green. But it seems like the only bad reviews we ever get is somebody that's never been there or something like that when they never even call. So we're gonna try to slow that down, and I'll mention it every so often in my videos. There we go. Beautiful. Shuts well. I sure hope you've enjoyed my video, and I hope you understood what I was saying. Basically, just call us. That's 615 822-4444. We're easy to get along with. Been over 3 years. And of course, that's a long time to be in business, and it's all family. So go to maplemotors.com, look at our bio, got information about us. Ooh, he had it out sideways there. I don't want him to flip, but if he does, I want to catch it on film. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Thanks for watching.